Good morning. It's Boundy, Psychic Medium here, bringing to you the daily Lenormand card spread reading, at least attempting to. I am able to, using my eCam, send this out to my Twitter, Twitch and Facebook profile, but I am having an interesting issue with some errors coming up when I attempt to do my B.live platform. And that is because Facebook has made some changes that restricts access somehow, and I haven't had time to go in and check out the process to give permissions and stuff. It's just one of those technical things in the background that you don't want to know about. We're here for the cards. So I'm going to ask you, if you could, tap into your psychic senses, your gut feeling, your intuition and all of that stuff, but most especially your spiritual connection, whether that's the angels, the guides that you use in your daily pathway in life. Let's go over to the cards. And I can see that I do have Shaz here this morning. Good morning. Entirely within the eCam platform this morning, so it is going to look a little different. I'm probably not going to be able to do much in the way of these extra comments. Just putting one, and I think it only goes to the Twitch, not even the Twitter, my website link. Right, let's get going and we'll move over to the cards. I'm pretty sure I'm going to YouTube. I'm not too sure where the destinations are at the moment. I know now, Shaz and Sarah, good morning. Lovely to have you here as well. So you are somewhere on my Facebook. I think what I've done is been able to connect into my profile, which is the personal profile, not the business page. That's the restriction was my business page with the so the at rosboundy. It's not heading there. Yes, you're on my profile. Lovely to have you here. And there is my website. I'll just pop that up. Yes, that's just gone to Twitch. So all the different ways that we can get out and connect, isn't it? So there we go. So you're on my time. Oh, that's interesting. In on my time. I'm looking at you in on my actual personal profile page. That's interesting, Sarah. Look, I don't need to know all the detail. I just want to do the cards because that's what's so exciting about this. We've just got such different variety of cards each and every day, and it's fun to discover what messages has Spirit got for us today. To start with, oh, excuse me, that coughing was not meant to be happening. And yes, you looked everywhere, but you are on my... Now, this is where Facebook is so shit at keeping people confused, like they are good at keeping people confused. You're actually on my profile. It's not a page. The page is what they define as the business page. That difference being, that you can put links and stuff in business pages, but you can't on a profile. You are actually on the profile. And it is a nice spread today, isn't it? I'll put that one up in a minute. Oh, good heavens. I'm just going to do that now. There we go. Fortune favours the brave. So that is our card. Doesn't that look... Actually, that looks really specky against that light background in the comments. I don't mind that. That looks pretty good. So there we go. We'll put that down there. And that should automatically take itself away, that comment. Yes, it does. I was testing it. So there we go. Using the Gilded Referee Lenormand deck still. This is being the one that is what I use for the weekdays. Right, so that's how I've become more habitual. I really like to have this one as the weekdays. Yes, expanded edition. 5 cards. We've got the Labyrinth. Yeah, that's right, true. Sometimes get muddled with the names. Well, Facebook has created that opportunity to get very confused and muddled with a lot of things they do. Becoming very frustrating. I have become very frustrated by it as well. So, here we go. And it's all in our English language, isn't it? Labyrinth in our home space. We've got the park garden as the workspace. It looks a little crookhead. Oh, now I'm going to mess it up. Fish as a unexpected card this morning. We've got the well in our role, and the clouds are that central outcome. But pivotal, things hang off it, move through it, all of that. And it's really actually an appropriate one. It is a cloudy, wet day again outside, but it's also energy. The clouds that they move through by that we don't see. So it's that energy of what is the air movement, the winds, and all the rest that we have this shift. So we're looking at lots of different opportunities and interpretations with it, really. Now let's come here. Labyrinth, it's a maze. And isn't it amazing? It was interesting as I was looking through, because we do scroll through some of our social media and stuff like that. I was actually watching a little video that was of an extreme, what do you call them? Like the Mad Mouse at our what was the Mad Mouse? I don't even know if it's there with the local show. It's one of those daredevil-y ride things that you get strapped into a cart thing and you go on tracks up and down and round all whizzy and fast and all the rest. One of those things. But it was up and over what was an amazing labyrinth maze. And as I was watching this, the gut in the stomach in the mouth experience of feeling like I was riding on this thing, it was actually a well done video. But it really felt like the motion and movement. But it was my wow, I wouldn't mind walking through that maze. It was almost as good, big and everything like the Harry Potter one. And there's another one, the Labyrinth, that I can't remember the superstar that was in that. Beautiful maze. That's our journey that we're going to have today, as I digressed with that one. Be in that space that is going to take you on this journey that's through a pathway that is uniquely yours. You can ask for help if you need to, because you can actually see over the top of these ones. Just being able to see just that little bit ahead of what is your journey. It's not going to give you the full picture, as we can see right in the background. There's no way you can see where you're heading all that distance away. But you can have that sense of knowing your direction when you're close up to it. So walk your path today in your home space, because there's something that's uniquely going to be yours. Have the focus that it is for you, your focus, your path, not interfering in someone else's unless asked. And really, it's already planned out for us. We just need to follow those cues, the clues, the signs that which direction we're going in. So have that as our focus today. And remembering, of course, be brave about it. Because that's bringing us, look at the connection of what is the garden and the path that we're moving towards through this beautiful, the rains are needed, aren't they, for gardens and keeping all this greenery green. And, filling our wells, moving through that is the clouds and into this gorgeous park, this garden, in our work. Bring that forward, as far as the focus too, that we are going to be moving out of what is the buildings and the concrete and the structures. Yes, this is slightly more structured, but it doesn't have to be into a garden. You could be just going out into nature. If you live on a farm, you've got the open paddocks and all sorts of things to delve into that brings you that is being out and about. Being seen in public is some of this that's the message in a park too, especially since this is in the energetics of the business, the workspace, so that we're going to, it's almost like being able to make an announcement of sorts and publicising, being in that open space of open awareness and having that connection with what is even further wonderful energies. You've got the connection of these two gazebos in similar shapes, and that freshness of what is the passing rain and nurturing of Mother Earth in two different ways. Really formal. This is beautiful. And then we're moving into what can be the unexpected abundance of the waters with the fish, but also that flow of energy, of moments where we're going to really feel that sense of gratitude, loving energy, you know, working with others and being in that space of being in the flow. Bring it in. It's abundant. And call in that is that next stage and step of what we're doing. We ourselves have got the resources. Here's the next connection with the waters, because a well typically would hold water. So what you're going to do is, when you need to tap into that is your inner resources, you'll have every capability. You'll be able to bring into play what is needed absolutely perfectly for your home space, in what you're doing there, and for your workspace, in what you're doing there. Being able to confidently choose the right resource tool, the right level of what you're bringing into it as well. You're not having to bring everything out at once. It really is choosing that you're needing in the perfect tense and sense of what is that moment. And with our clouds, to complete this, it is letting go of the holding on to it, because the clouds themselves, you know, you can't touch the clouds. Any time in the flying that I've done, you know, to other countries, most recent, of course, being to New Zealand, was a wonderful experience. It really is that sense of, when you're moving, you know, in the plane, it lowers down and you're flying through clouds. It's that sense of, there's no way, like you know, if you could put your hand out to touch them, that you can't, because all it is that moisture. It's the energy of water in the air, suspended as clouds. You can't touch it. It's the same with this energy of what is moving through. We can't touch it, but we know it's there, and it has an effect on us, whether it's our mood, that it's keeping us a bit low, or whether it's clearing and cleansing and bringing us out and into this sunshine, this beautiful energy of warmth and nurturing in that sense. The perfect cycle, you know, the rain and the sunshine to bring us this beautiful aspect of what Mother Nature shines its beauty with most perfectly, is gardens and greenery and all of that. You know, in each and every way we've got that connection today with Mother Nature. So it is absolutely wonderful. And I saw that heart floating across. Where does that come from? I haven't seen that. I should use Ecamm more frequently, I think. That surprised me. Thank you, whoever sent that one. So here's me still using my Apple Pencil to point to things, and I don't need to. Lots of blossomy hearts. Oh, that looks cute. Can you see them on the other side? I don't know, because I'm not playing the Facebook stream as I'm moving through here. Interesting. So sometimes get muddled with the names. And Sandra, good morning. I've only just scrolled up. I get so busy in what I'm saying, I don't always see the comments. You're waiting your interpretation, because looking at these, I think I'll stay home and recluse today, not involving other people, only the brave. Yes. Yes, yeah. It is the brave. It's a beautiful set of cards. I really enjoyed sharing these with you. A little late today, yes, and taking a little longer than usual. Yes, you're on my profile. Have a blessed day with love and joy. At some point in time, we all sort out our where we are in some form or another, whether it be on the social media. Now I'm trying to get that off the screen. There we go. It's been a while since I've actually used Ecamm by itself, but very nice. I do like seeing those little hearts in the background. Thank you, and thank you, Shaz. I will be sorting out how this works for tomorrow morning, where I'm not going to come up with the glitches, hopefully. And I can see that the page itself is flaring a little in the background. Well, at my end, the focus. Look, we all have little glitches in our lives at some points in time, like Sandra saying, waiting because she thinks she might stay at home being the recluse. Um, and that's a wonderful time to spend for self too, being in a space that you can feel that self nurture and, well, be who you are. I'm going to leave it there because I actually don't know how long this has been going. I don't have the same type of timer. I'm trying to look for it. Haven't got the same type of timer. Ah, yes, there it is. 15 minutes. That's long enough, isn't it? Tomorrow morning, I do plan to be back again, of course, doing all of the usual here in, I don't know whether it'll be one or the other or the both still. And yes, I do it most days, unless I need to go out to work. And I love my home space. Look, be in your presence, your own moments fully, and tap into that really is your spiritual connection, and also just that is your living and being you, wherever that is. For Sandra, she might be spending more time at home. I will be. If you go out to work, do it fully. Have those moments connecting with what is um, your spirit. That your energy into your world. I love the fact we've got so much that in this spread it really is that natural world. We've got the fish in the seas. We've got the garden. We've got the labyrinth and the well that is from inner earth being brought to the surface, and that's from our inner selves too. And the clouds, the realms of the skies. Keep being the best you that you can be, and I'll see you tomorrow in some form. Namaste until then. Bye for now.